Thanks for making lunch today, Dad. His tone was light, carefree, completely unaware. I lifted my eyes from the sink. Buddy, I didn't make you lunch. His brow creased as he held up a full-wrap sandwich. My handwriting. My name. I dried my hands, took it, and carefully unwrapped it. A simple ham sandwich. A folded note tucked beneath the bread. My heartbeat slowed. The paper was worn, like it had been clutched for too long. You shouldn't have left her. The kitchen suddenly felt smaller. My son kept talking, something about a lunch trade at school, but his voice blurred into static. My throat tightened. That handwriting, hers, my ex-wife's, the woman I buried 5 years ago. Grief can distort memory. I told myself that. Told myself it was coincidence, maybe some twisted prank. But I knew her writing, the sharp angle of her T's, the tiny hook she left at every R. She used to write notes for our son the exact same way. I looked at the foil again. Same brand we always bought. Same handwriting. Same wrapping. Even the smell felt familiar. She used to slice sandwiches diagonally, never straight. Always diagonally. I wanted to believe it was a cruel joke. Maybe another parent. Maybe I'd written it myself in a dream. But no one else could know. No one else understood those words. You shouldn't have left her. Not me. That night, I didn't sleep. I replayed everything. The fights, the silence, the way she looked when she said she was done trying. The way she avoided my gaze when she kissed our son goodbye. The crash that ended her life wasn't supposed to happen. But she had been on her way to meet someone. A man I never found, until now. Maybe. The next week, I kept up the act. Calm. Steady. The good father. Inside, I was coming apart quietly, thread by thread. I checked the porch camera. Someone had dropped off the lunchbox early that morning. No face. Just a pale, thin hand. It looked like Hayes, how she'd looked near the end when sleep wouldn't come. I sent the note for handwriting analysis. Told the expert it was from an old letter. He confirmed it. Same writer, same pressure, same pattern. Impossible. But truth doesn't ask permission. Next, I went to the cemetery. Her grave was undisturbed, but the flowers, fresh ones, weren't from me. I searched old messages. Her final voicemail, fragmented. If something happens, you'll know why. I'd never listened to the rest. I couldn't. Now I did. And when she's ready, she'll come for him. Don't stop her. My blood went cold. She said she, not I. The DNA test results arrived. Traces on the sandwich wrapper, female. Not hers, not mine, but related. A sister. She'd always claimed she was an only child. No family left. But I found her. Same surname, different state. Same face, colder eyes. Institutionalized for years. Released last month. She lived just 20 miles away. I drove there. A small, quiet house with drawn curtains. I didn't knock. Just watched through the window. She was making sandwiches, wrapping them in foil. My ex-wife's handwriting on every one. When she noticed me, she smiled, calm and expectant. I promised her I'd take care of him, she said softly, her hand resting on the bread knife. She didn't want him to forget her. I said nothing. I placed the note from the sandwich on the table. Her smile faltered. You left her, she whispered. So I came back for her son. I didn't raise my voice, didn't move closer. I reached into my pocket, pulled out a small black recorder, and set it down. The red light blinked. I didn't come for her, I said. I came for you. She froze, realizing what she'd just confessed. Silence filled the room, thick and heavy. Outside, sirens wailed in the distance. She tried to speak, but the words broke apart in her throat. I watched the panic bloom in her eyes, the quiet kind that dies without a sound. I felt nothing, only air. Later that night, my son slept soundly beside me. The foil sat on the counter, catching the kitchen light in sharp reflections. I thought of her, my wife, and the way she once said, "Love is like handwriting. Once you learn it, it never leaves your hands." She was right. But sometimes it's the hand that keeps writing after death that reminds you how wrong you were to ever trust the page. I folded the note again, dropped it in the trash, and switched off the light. For the first time in 5 years, I didn't look back. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe to Cheating Stories Insight World for more gripping stories.